But I have one more piece here. This was one that I saw. See if you can see that. This was
Oh, nice.
not very bright here. I don't know why, but there we
Yeah,
go.
it's
On rare.
beautiful.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
That is really cool.
I wanted
I
to
think you
see.
call that a vortex turning, but
Is that plywood?
this is plywood. Yeah, the
Wow.
this was in the UK magazine, that World Wood Turning magazine out of the UK. In this latest article. And
What,
anyway,
what what cutter did you use for that plywood?
you actually used a one of those carbide cutters.
Yeah, I imagine carbides. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it cuts a whole lot easier than just a regular tool.
yeah. Big
Mold.
difference, probably.
Yeah. But anyway, it turned out real good. You have to make these, pretty deep. And I really like the cut, see where it's cut in here. I think that shows up better than this side did. This side has some of it, but it's not as much of it. I think these might be deeper, but both sides, I mean, it still turned out pretty. Still turned out fine.
Turned out real pretty.
Yeah.
That's
My
gorgeous.
goodness.
Well,
Bob,
thanks.
did you try varying the offset when you put it together or what?
No, you cut it. You put this thing together in a square,
Yeah.
and so it's I think it's 10.5 inches. Each one of these was 10.5 inch, and I've got a 3/4 inch, a 1/2 inch, a 3/4, a 1/2 inch
Oh,
alternating.
that's right. Yeah, that's right.
So it varies a little bit. And then you put it together in a square on a backboard, another faceplate, and you turn it, and you glue them together just on the edges. You have paper in here so you can knock them apart again.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you glue it together just on the ends inside this faceplate in this square. So you turn it, and then you flip it, pull it out, flip it over, and you turn it again. And then when the offset, in the magazine, he never told you how much distance this offset is.
No, that's what
And if one, you don't really, and Jim and I both talked about this, but you don't really know what it is until you go to put it together. And if you have a straight line, and you look on the web page, and I had on our Facebook page, and you can see the deal that put this together. I had a piece here, and I had a piece on this side, and the taller you want to make this thing, the further the distances vary, coming down. But
yeah. Did that change the look of it very much?
it did. It changed quite a bit because each one of these would move further.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
might have been in the middle of that if I had kept going with it. But but at 10.5 inches, this thing's already 19.5 inches tall.
Yeah.
Just the turning, not much less the base, and that's bigger than stuff I really want. So I
That's
think
awesome.
I could have used maybe an 8 inch piece here instead of a 10.5. And
I thought it was just a wall hanging till you turned it around.
yeah, it's just nice that you could use it as a wall hanging. But I created a base here. I don't know if you can see that base, but that's that Joe Son paint.
Pretty.
Just on a base, and a 1/4 inch bolt holding it up. I think in the article they had that acrylic or something, but I didn't want to go buy anything. I'm cheap, so I didn't want to buy it. But it turned out pretty good. I kind of liked it. It's different, and it's something I hadn't tried before.
Hey, everything's bigger in Texas.
That's really cool, Bob. It really is.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. Well,
Yeah,
thanks.
for sure.
And it depends on which way the light hits us, the more shadows you get. But anyway, thanks. I think it turned out pretty good.
That's different.